there we have it, y'all. Simple and plain. Uh, I'll tell y'all what. If y'all don't mind if the guest speaker go first. Oh,
Got it, OG.
we got it, man.
My thing is, you couldn't have came up with a better name, first and foremost. I understand you in Michigan. Wolverines. Wolverine Watchmen, like y'all some motherfucking underground superheroes running around with some capes and clawing up niggas. Never mind all that. The fact of the matter is that you backwood hillbillies or whoever you want to call yourself thought y'all had enough brain power to map out this whole plan to kidnap an actual governor. Like, for real. Y'all really thought y'all had it enough to kidnap a governor. And as the plot and all that was played out in CNN and all that, that you was going to overthrow the whole state government? Like, come on, man.
Start somewhere.
But the whole thing is, when we get back to the basis of it, it all stemmed from, the commander in Twitter. He set up there empowering people to think that, we could really do this. We the workmen for our president. Epic fail, and that shit go back on to him, and that's why November 3rd is going to prove that he lost it.
All right. What you think about it, OG Chris?
Look, man. I'm gonna echo homie sentiment. These folks, man, are bold enough. You know what? I'm kind of like at an impasse, and I'm kind of like how you was with Candace Owens last week.
Oh, that bitch. Don't get me started.
that's kind of how I'm at with it. But you know what? This is where I'm gonna go with it. This is where I'm gonna go with it. It was a dog whistle. All right, so this shit happened last week, right? Okay. What took place the week before last?
Stand by, stand proud. Some goofy shit like that, right?
Stand back.
And Proud Boys stand back.
Proud Boys stand by, stand back. And then next thing you know, it's some folks that's not the Proud Boys. They call themselves the X-Men, Wolverine, Logan. What? Roy, you muted, bro. I think you muted, Roy.
Yeah, I can't hear you, bro. You got
You got that right. I am damn muted. The fucking Logan Watchman.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a damn dog whistle, man. It's a dog whistle. And then what's bad about it, man, to add insult to injury, man, once they take this shit, once the local authorities, and I guess the Fed had took these guys now, I gotta be measured with my words again. Y'all know why.
Yeah, fuck them words. Say what you gotta say.
Motherfucker,
Until they cut the check.
Motherfucker doubles down and says, be thankful that our authorities came to the rescue.
Like no ownership that you was the motherfucker that sent them off in the first place.
Yeah. Like, you
right.
the one that got them agitated in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You got them agitated in the first place. I don't know, man. It is this is a weird. Hey, bro. I don't know how y'all feel about this. I'm into like a lot of sci-fi shit, alternate universes, parallel timelines, and all that shit. Bro, we must be in a parallel timeline because it seems like right now you got two militaries being ordered by one motherfucker.
Hey, you remember Endgame when they went back to try to get that crystal from Captain America and he was beating his own ass?
Yeah.
And low key stole that little cube.
Yeah, I remember.
That's where we at right now. Low key out here fucking around.
That's what we at.
Low key out here doing some low key shit.
Yo, first of all,
what you think? Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, man, this shit straight out of comic book, bro. Where is Jean when you needed her? Where was Jean when you needed her?
Where's the Phoenix?
Where's the Phoenix? Like, man, first of all, I do feel like this. I'm not gonna say that. Obviously, they have been training and planning this stuff for a while or whatever. But I do think that because of what had happened over the past couple of weeks or whatever, Proud Boys stand back and stand by, whatever. I think that I think that encouraged them to go ahead and go forward with their plot. You know what I mean? And it was an epic fail. Obviously, somebody didn't feel too good with the situation or whatever, unless they wouldn't have became confidential informant. They wouldn't have snitched for that paper or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy to think that people can organize themselves and try to go forward with a plan, something like this. Luckily, like I said, there was an informant or whatnot that did drop a dime, on the whole organization to stop everything or whatever. But these times that we live in, and if that's one, if we got the doggone, Wolverine militia going on over there, Wolverine Watchmen, whatever they call themselves. I just wonder how many other X-Men named group militias there are out there.
Well, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there.
That's planning this type of stuff. And all of it goes back to the whole, white supremacy type deal. And you mean to tell me y'all did this because of the COVID restrictions?
Yeah.
That's why y'all did this.
I can't go outside. Let me kidnap the goddamn governor.
You don't want to wear a mask. You don't want to 6 feet apart.
Matter of fact,
you don't want to social distance.
Kidnap the governor. How about you try to attempt to kidnap the lieutenant governor, lieutenant mayor? See how far they get you.
Hey, but hold on. I don't know if y'all recall this, but you remember when the whole COVID shit kicked off, and every state was pretty much, every state's governor was pretty much deciding they were going to impose social distancing laws to protect their population.
Right.
There were some individuals who marched onto the steps of the Capitol building.
What state was that?
Fully armed.
What state was that?
I believe it was Michigan.
You damn right it was.
And didn't nothing happen to them. They were in law enforcement space, getting irate with fucking AR-15s and shotguns. And
now here's the funny part. How is it that the white couple from Missouri is already in court before all these band of militia, domestic terrorists, which you really need to call them,
man,
before they got sent up for that?
So my whole thing is this, man. Like, you got the boy who killed the folks up there in Wisconsin, the kid who murdered them folks up there in Wisconsin. You got Breonna Taylor, murderer, who come to find out, they thought that the boyfriend had shot one of the officers in the house, but ballistics came to find out one of the other officers pulled a fucking cheddar bob on one of their own fellow members. And then check this out. If we ain't already in a position of miscarriage of justice in this country, and we talking about 3 or 4 different states here, right? But we ain't already in miscarriage of justice. How about Derek Chauvin, the police officer that murdered our fellow statesman, Big George Floyd, just got released. Not only just got released on $100,000 bond.
Oh no, 1 million.
But it's 100,000. You got to pay 10% of the bond.
10%, yeah. But But not only did he get released, they didn't put no conditions. They didn't put no conditions on his release. They told him that he can leave not only the city and the county, but he's more than welcome to go to a neighboring state. And he don't have to tell nobody but the Justice Department and his lawyer where his residence is.
Pretty much that bitch could cross the border yesterday in Canada.
Border and state legally. Yeah. But technically, yeah, with privilege, maybe so.
Yeah, because Canada ain't nothing but north of Minnesota.
Not skipping the jump.
So you can go to Canada, stay there, and be like, bitches, come get me.
But my point is this. They talk so much about Black Lives Matter. They talk so much about Antifa and all this stuff and all these folks being, and in no way is this me being an apologist. In no way is this me giving an endorsement to any of these organizations. Yeah. I just say this particularly for Black Lives Matter because it is associated with actual Black people, not an organization that the nature of it isn't organizational like, it's like a representation of people. They slam these groups as if they are actual terrorists, and they stay in the news and they try to make examples out of them. Yet, as homie down here at the bottom screen is saying, how many more of these motherfuckers we got out here? This is domestic terrorism.
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard of any Black people, at least to my knowledge, in the modern era, any Black organizations plotting to kidnap Greg Abbott.
that motherfucker need to get going.
And you know what?
The way he was digging in people's pockets. But
there's only one of us that's been labeled as a terrorist. And we got the ill label from that. And that was Black Panthers. Mm-hmm. That's the only one, like, Black Lives Matter is headed towards that unjustly. Is Black domestic terrorists or whatever like that. But Black Panthers got their label a long time ago for no reason.
They're doing it the same way today. Well, they're trying to do Black Lives Matter the same way. Yeah. Got random motherfuckers infiltrating that shit and fucking around and I'm saying trying to misconstrue the message and the goal of Black Lives Matter.
Right.
And I'll start off with one dumbass chant. All lives matter.
Blue lives.
Ignore it. Blue lives matter. And all that other goofy shit with it.
What do y'all think is gonna be the outcome of this shit, man?
You know what I think? The one dude that was Black in that, the dude that snitched, that who pictures at the end. His ass gonna,
what did they got a picture for?
Exactly. He's gonna get a goddamn movie in about next 10 years. The other dudes, then they ain't gonna go away. Right, there's gonna be some big shit, and that shit gonna get swept under the rug. I get about like a month and a half. Swept under the rug, and they gonna get, and everybody gonna be thinking, man, they locked them boys up. And they gonna fuck around and say, yeah, you get life. All of a sudden, they're gonna say it's some kind of medical condition where they out in the next 5-6 years doing the same dumb shit after they get the little prison connects set up. But
that's slight work.
Yeah, I believe that's what's gonna happen.
That's slight work. I see us heading towards ill-advised, unfortunate civil war. Like for real. Because think about it. If he done already told these Proud Boys, stand back, stand by, you got enough angry Black folk, enough angry Hispanic folk, or whatever nationality you may be. You just angry at the situation. And then we all react at the same time. And the same time could be the election results, whether it be in our favor or not in our favor. Recipe for disaster.
And that's another whole point. So the man pretty much dog whistles, stand back and stand by, and then next thing you know, the following week, the government finds out they plotting to kidnap the governor. Let's say Joe Biden wins the election. They still haven't established whether this man intends on leaving the White House peacefully.
Well, and he only got to.
That part. No, drag his bitch ass from out the front lawn.
No. But if he don't, What other crazy ass militia may come out the woodworks is my question. Like,
Hey, there's one thing about Trump.
You got a point. You got a point. You got a point.
Hey, he'll bring them out. At least he'll bring them out now. Get the snakes out the grass.
hey, bro,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be some wild shit though. Wait a minute. He said he ain't going. He said, arm up, boys, get your guns, get your truck, get the pickup trucks.
Bring them bitches if you want to.
Man.
Hey, my shit say bang bang too. So on that note, and on this topic, I'm gonna say, don't go ham, don't go crazy. Mind your business, do what you gotta do. But also stay strapped. If you're ready, if you're already ready, you ain't gotta get ready. That's my stuff on it.
Hey, that part.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you got anything else to add to it, Scott? You good?
Hey, man. Only thing I got to add to it is, I guess we gonna stand back and stand by and see what happened next.
Oh,
Word.
how about you, Rev Roy? What you got?
I'm with Chris, man. I'm standing back and standing by.
How about you, my brother?
Already been standing by.
You wait on the button to get hit. With that button for amber to green.
Hey. Telling you, man. And just knowing that I probably live less than a mile from what I see is these Trump supporters, Confederate flags, and all that shit. Yeah, I know that type of danger is closer to me than what I've been ready for. So I ain't got no choice but to be.
Word.
All right, y'all, man. So we got that one out the way, y'all. Hey, y'all got any more suggestions, any more comments about this part? Y'all go ahead and throw it down in the comments below.